they always feel like basenzeli favor going on a first date. It's not like I'm doing what I want. Angithola ukuthi okay ngizile la. Appreciate ukuthi le effort engithathile ukuza la. Whatever anxiety benginayo ukuthi ngize ku or thinking of a rejection ozonginika yona.
You've just stepped into an empty street, a podcast where we casually engage in difficult conversations about relationships, wealth, and health. We are just two curious gentlemen who ask questions almost about everything, and our aim is to find answers from others and within ourselves. We sit down every week to explore unaltered conversations. So let's walk the talk together, and welcome to the Empty Street Podcast. In 3, 2, 1, and roll.
Yeah.
Beggars Park.
Beggars Park. We are here. It's empty street.
Yeah.
We're walking the street.
Like Yashisa today, yo.
Yeah, too much.
Yashisa too much. The past days vele yo. Even it imvula. Enokuthiyazwakala this side next.
Yeah.
I think.
Nezola zangini.
Oh, izolo ishaya 2 minutes. Na the day before ishaya 2 minutes nje yadlula. Mara ishaya damage nje umoya kuphela.
Yeah. Moya khona idamage ishaya strong.
Ikhipha amazenke lapha kunenye parking lapha ezantsi. Khipha amazenke. Asho ukuthi ya. No.
Yeah. I topic nje sishaya.
My first date. So yeah, last time into esikhuluma ngayo is ama first date.
Yeah, first date.
Ukuthi kahle is it still into yamajita, into necessary? Is it necessary vele ukuthi umjita has to pay on the first date?
Yeah. Right now yazi I think masesikhuluma ngayo le topic like previous times sakhuluma ngayo.
Yeah.
I think now khona quick conversation engaba nayo noma icheba wase Soweto.
Yeah.
About first date. I think yabona lamalonga engakusendela wona lama post lawo. Khona ama post engakusendela wona landelana labo number 1.
Oh yeah, ngiyakhumbula.
So lapha besikhuluma ngayo first date ukuthi why azothi yena umjita mele ampathalele. So the way bayibeka khona bayibeka nalento ukuthi ngongcele out. Right, ngoweze kimi then wangicela ukuthi asifake sekulo date. Then from there ukuthi uze kimi awusho manje sekumele ngisiphelele bangithola as much as uze fanele ukhona ukukhombisa ukuthi lento le boyifuna vele boyifuna ngani ukuthi as much as ngingazi ukuthi ngime ngizoncinga wena yabona so manje that's why I made you pay. All right.
And kunale video of 50 Cent nayo bayambuza ukuthi who should pay on the first date. I-answer yakhe uthi the one i-idea yakhe ukuthi kuphunywe kuye kwi-date.
Sure. That means ukuthi we should pay i-idea.
Ukuthatha responsibility because I think after siqeda ukuba nayo leya conversations khona ezinye izinto engiyengazicabanga yabo.
Sure.
So I think there's a lot to say when it comes to yonke le idea ukuthi uba nohafaya for a first date.
Yeah. Because even nayo le actually into angayisho ukuthi especially when it comes to first date kunguwe ozile. Yeah, kumele vele ukuthi pay because to have what like that's the must. But then when it comes to a second date nami sengibonile ukuthi kahle lana yinto bengiyizele before. Then now I can initiate ukuthi meet halfway or even to pay in my own meal. On a second date. But on a first date,
on a first date singasho ukuthi I should take full responsibility. And one thing abayi expectayo bona ukuthi on a first date you should go all out to impress. But manje question yam from their conversation ukuthi okay, you should go all out to impress angithi.
Sure.
So
why should I invest in someone I don't know? Why should I invest that much? Why mangimthatha ngimsa a KFC or a Nando's or a Spare kuzoba a problem for yena angabikho impressed? Why as I expect ukuthi mina ngi-invest that much on something that I'm not even sure ukuthi izochubeka or not?
Sure. Yazi lapho the way you show ngakhona wazibuza i-question kanje why mele u-invest. So and ukhumbule ukuthi as much as abusheli bane-standards abanazo, right? Banama-standards, so lawo ama-standards wabo, and ukhumbule ukuthi lama-standards lawo anawo today uwathole kuphi? Uwathole previous.
Yeah, obviously.
Abekhona I-exista today because of experience.
Yeah.
Because if I say experience I-exista because abantu are surrounded yibo. Yes, you have my expectation wakha ngaleyo ndlela. Sometimes uba nama expectation and angakaza ayithole because uyezwa ngayo. So manje ufuna ukuyifeel. So uyazi ukuthi umngane wakhe ikamtshela experience ase-Spare. So uyazi ukuthi ngithethe ngakuse-Spare umngane wami wezwa ukuthi bamuse kuphi angithola. So izinto ezikanjalo usetela standards sila. So manje iphinde futhi ibuye kithi as ithi thina as majid asithi sonke esifuna ukuthi asiko impress just ngiyozipresenta the way ngakhona just ukuthi lo muntu angazi asina lento leyo but yena lento ukuthi la emlonyeni awufuna ukukhuluma kakhulu but ufuna ukwenza kakhulu ukuze ukhona ukungena.
Yeah, sure.
Yabona. So siso kuba khona ke labo uzokuthi mina ngizomthatha ngimuse-Spare but ngizozipresenta grand wangithola ngizokhona ukuthi ngimtshele ukuthi ngubani uzongithatha the way ngakhona if akangifunda is fine angithola but then kube nalento ukuthi bafuna ukuspanisa into etangible ukuthi yazi ukuthi angiyazi if ngamthatha ngimimpressa ngimthathe ngimsave. I'm sure most of the guys owazi ukuthi ku-accessa imali enough ukuthi ungakhona ukuthi uthathe ugele umuse somewhere angakhona ukuthi impress. I think most of the guys bakhonile ukwenza lokho. Yabona even now I'm sure ukuthi ukwakwenza yabona because so lapho icala lapho and yithi sibaqalisa abanika leyo idea.
And manje like that's why manje izophinda ithi umuntu uzo let's say uzoba nama expectations ukuthi impress umsenda wena blind for a first date. And then or umjida unalento ayicabangayo yena ukuthi yo funa impress lo cherry ngimsenda wena tops for ukuthi ngizokhona ukumwina. And then masekuva isikhathi manje it leads to let's say abe impressed abe sold and then niqale whatever niqala and then manje sekuyilento ukuthi akasenzile izinto bekazenza. Manje kanti sekastopile. Sekukhambani manje kanti uvele wa create leyanto leya image engasiwu. So the problem ile so mina akunanto wrong ngibonayo when I'm saying ukuthi I'll take you where I can afford. But don't expect me ukuthi I'll go all the way ngizama ukuimpressa or invested that much. After all it's like a job interview. So I should know what to expect from you. You should know what to expect from me. It's about the conversation in first date more than what we can bring materialistically. So I think as much as important lezo zinto umuntu kwamele azi ukuthi i-taste yalo muntu une-taste so uyakhona ukuthi angikhipha ngisendaweni eziso yabona like ezinye izinto ezinothisayo lezo ukuthi nawe ukhona ukuzibheka ukuthi ume kuphi empilweni ne. And then obvious uzofuna ukuzi-associate nabantu abame on the same level now. But ungangithathi ungangitshela ukuthi asambe siye on some Italian restaurant setting whereas that's not the life you are living. And mina that's the life I'm living. I can take you there. But when unga expect ukuthi mina ngigo all that far. And when are you just coming into my world and when are you have nothing to bring on your side. And now it goes back to lento sasikhuluma ukuthi it's all about the effort. It's all about the effort. If ever I'm showing that effort ukuthi let's go to a restaurant, show some effort into something else now. If ever let's say first dating it's okay, I'm inviting you to first date, so which means I'm responsible for your transport. Then now into zoyisho ukuthi you're responsible for for your makeup, your cosmetics, zonke lezo zinto, and your time and you showing up.
Yeah.
But I think at the core, you should come because you want. You should come because you see something, you see potential now.
Sure.
Don't come because you want to find things out, or you're just there for a free meal, or you just enjoy.
Yeah.
One. For instance, i-date nayo this past Wednesday.
Yeah.
So this girl, ngithi, okay, we're going to watch this show. One.
Okay.
Wednesday afternoon, well, evening, because 7 p.m.
Okay.
And then she's like, sure. And then the day comes, and I'm like, okay, here's the address when you're requesting for yourself.
Yeah.
Ati, kanti angeke ungirequestele. So it's a first date.
Yeah.
I'm the one who's inviting you. So I'm like, that was me testing ama waters.
Yeah.
Are you willing to put in effort?
Yeah.
So ngibonile manje ukuthi, oh, you're not willing to put in effort.
Yeah.
Okay, there's no problem. I was like, okay, sure. Ngizomrequestela, and then I requested, and then she comes, and then obviously drinks are on me.
Yeah.
And then she got a ticket to a show that was on me.
Sure.
And then siyapuma, and then umuntu ufuna ukusnacka, and then that's also on me, right? First date, angithi.
Yeah.
So angina stress mina, because I know it's something I can afford.
Sure.
And then comes a time manje funeka hambile. Ngicela ungirequestele. I'm like, okay, sure. I request again, uyavaya.
Yeah.
But manje sengisele nalento ukuthi I've done my part. Next time azalana,
Yeah.
here's what I'm gonna look at. Ukuthi when are you gonna make the efforts to come here? I've done my part. Sure, I invited you to my table.
Yes.
Here's what I can do.
Yes.
And I didn't have a problem, Leon.
Sure.
But now, for the second date, or the next time I want to see manje ukuthi, are you gonna put effort, or are you still gonna expect me to work for you to get here?
Yeah.
And then if that's the case, if I have to again request the transport and cover the food, at least request the transport for yourself.
Yeah.
And then whatever sizoyidlalana, it's on me. Whatever soyiphuza, then show we effort now and buy something. I think manje we are in the modern times. Sonke sine access to izinto ezifanayo, most especially financially. So at least kwamele siyakhona ukumithana halfway.
Sure.
Because I think even if ever izinto end up serious or kwizinto zemishado, for this generation, man is not the sole provider. It's cost of living high blind.
Yeah.
For ukuthi sidepende kwi-salary yomuntu oyi-one or kwi-income yomuntu oyi-one.
Yeah.
So we gotta meet each other somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm not saying halfway, mara
Somewhere.
just show some effort ukuthi
Sure.
nam I don't get drained.
Yes.
Yeah, one. So with this girl, what I'm looking at Leon ukuthi, what is she gonna do next time?
Yeah.
Azwakala.
Yes, yeah.
Is she gonna demand ukuthi transport is my thing because I'm inviting her to my place? And then if that's the case, that's when I'll be able to be transparent manje and say ukuthi, it's either ngiyamkhuza or I say, okay, I'm coming over. I'll request my own transport. I'm coming over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
Yeah.
Not ukuthi ngirequestele, but I think I should be just straight ukuthi
This is how you
show some effort.
Yeah.
I showed my effort ukuthi, okay, sure.
Bet I want this.
Yeah. And then if ever you want to come over now, or you want us to go on a date, or I want us to go on a date, you show some effort, regardless of whose idea is it.
Okay. I want to interesting kuleyo scenario. I think even ama viewers wethu akumele check. You should check ukuthi right now kulo muntu onayo currently. And ufuna uyibheke, ufuna uthathe that picture ukuthi uyele back. Ubone ukuthi unayo today. Just cabanga i-first date ukuthi kwenzakalani. Ifoto wayifaka then bese go to the second date ubone ifoto ayifaka. Just ubuyela back, just utry nje ukuthi ubone ukuthi kwenzakalani. Then from there mawuceda ku second date then you jump to a situation okuyo now. sohlala naye or ukwenzakaleni or since senima partners now
Yeah.
ukhona ukubona nje I think leyo yikhona into ebaluleke kakhulu because now kula tshelo bengisakutshela ngayo into engayi discover la yena the way bengakhona as much as ngirespect ukuthi movayo yakucherry nguwe oyiqalile vele
yeah
uyabona as much as uyiqalile then fanele uyigcine ngani ukuthi ukhona upay right
Yeah,
ukhomba ukuthi lento lezi nokuthi ngiyayifuna kuphela ngomlomo but I will do means ukuthi ngiyithole
ukuthi ithole
right then we are done lapho so yena but mawuchecka they always feel like basenzela favor going on a first date it's not like ukuthi umuntu I'm doing what I want angithola ukuthi okay ngizile la appreciate ukuthi le effort engiyithathile ukuza la whatever anxiety benginayo ukuthi ngize ku or thinking of rejection ozonginika yona whatever behavior bengizoyiopposa ngayo angithola the way bengizofila ngakhona or ngithema ngiza ku the way bengifila ngakhona angithola appreciate izinto ezikanjalo maybe mangifika ku doesn't matter ukuthi yangincanya or awuncanya but appreciate into ezikanjalo angithola appreciation ukuthi hayi man even kucherry wami that's why even kucherry wami yakhona ukutshela ukuthi awona umjidi immediately maka approach awubi snacks ala umjidi eze kuwe nikhulume because ukuza kuwe akukho mnandi uvumela ukuthi umkhulumise and ube friendly enough because whatever ile isikhathi sakho uthathathile ukuthi eze kuwe it took him a lot of courage ukuthi afike you need to understand that you need to understand that then masekazile ku there's one thing ukuthi ifile uyazi ukuthi khona kufanele khona ukuthi nikhulume mina then masombona ngathi uya off ramp la ungafuni ukuthi eze khona uyamadress politely nje kamnandi you need ukuthi ube rude uyamtshela ukuthi as much as ngappreciate into kanje but into engikhona ukucela yona ukuthi asingayi la because angifuni ukuya la yangithola so yena lo cherry into angikhomba yona ile ukuthi so ukuya kibo then basinike lento le ukuthi asambe sekudate basenzele ifavor because we sound like si desperate wangithola so uhamba ke date then ufika la vele fanele wazi ukuthi ukwenzele ifavor so le favor kwenzele yona wena ukuthi in return what we have to do ukuthi ubhadale for that meal wangithola so yena kuwe uyibeke ngaleyo ndlela which angiboni ukuthi if azothi manje sayangenzela ifavor ukuthi yena that means ukuthi usuka ngafuni uyeda ngalawo ma reasons whatever reasons ukuthi uyothola free meal or whatever into engayikhona so which manje ayisenzi sense wabona ayisenzi sense then mawuzobona ukuthi akusilento ukuthi uyeda because uyabona ukuthi mine this person maybe ngaba potential uyabona let me just give it a try and ngiyela because ngiyafuna uyabona not because ngimenzela ifavor so yena kuye ke sound ngaleyo ndlela leyo and nalento ukuthi after lapha vusa ne point ukuthi most amajita le effort ayithathile ekuqaleni is not the same effort abayisebenzisayo ukeep a relationship right yeah it's not the same effort then into understandile lapho ukuthi right ane akusiyo most amajita ayisebenzisayo same effort to keep a relationship as imozolalela ingoma zabo Java semi ilo example engimkhombe yona ngithi check ingoma zabo Java uJava nale ngoma le yithi intombi ishela
ngamanga
right so we understand ukuthi nina abantu ifidinga ukuthi nisiniphace weight in order ukuthi nikhona ukuthi nize nizohlala anikhona ukuthi ni relate neqiniso yabona iqiniso alibi mnandi kini if umuntu eza ne honest abantu most ababa honest anikhona ukuthi niba taste yabona uzokhona umuntu umtaste and most amajita saze understand nalabo bukhulu guy bebazi ukuthi beza ngehonest sebazi ba adapt
ngithola
yeah na indlela esebenza
as guys honesty society pressure down in the way ukuthi sibe honest so even for instance most of the times as umchita mawubona ucherry and ufuna ukum approacha it's because you are physically attracted to him so it means ukuthi ufuna sex that's who you are you are a guy biologically that's what you long for but manje mawu approach ucherry uzohlangana nabo cherry ozothi uba honest na ukuthi hey Joe mina uyangichaza ngifuna ukukushaya then it's a problem. yabona i-society accept leyo nto manje you have to find a way uzoza nayo bakutshela ukuthi awusangitsheli nokuthi uyangifrestana ke awusangitsheli ukuthi no uyanqanywa ke for ukuthi hey mawuzisa ngale ndlela ozisa ngayo izinto direct naye sengenye indlela so manje ukufostela ukuthi ungasho lento oyifunayo uyisugarcoat so that izozwakala kahle kuye because akakhona ukulihandle iqiniso so I think most yethu as amajita iba yileyo nto I think that's why namanje sinalama debates esibanayo every day ukuthi who should pay for the first date asibheki on a matter of what's happening right now in this society but sibheka ngokuthi it's what it always has been.
Yes.
I think enye into kamele siya explore it's about ukuthi lezi zinto zama dates what's their sole purpose and ziqale kanjani how did it get to ukuthi kube out responsible for a first date
wazi wona mawubheka lapho ngiyibheka ngaleyo ndlela leyo bese uyaphuma manje yavaya uyakulo yakwe date no cherry then utshela azothi vele ufanele ubhadala that's why eraser yena kuye makeza kunama expectation and wena mawuzwa nawo angithola so one of thing leyo cherry even nayo cherry ayikhuluma ukuthi and as much as uzophaya angifuni ukuthi ube nama expectation
yinto abayishoyo ukuthi yabona i-date kahle for bona ukuqala kwe-relationship that's what they benefit so thina we should represent us in a way that's gonna please them for thina this is truth it's all about the sex the end outcome we want you after the date to come back at my place and we good but Tina we are pushed down on those expectations but bona their expectations are pushed up no I have to know you first that's why we are on this date
meanwhile
but against the effort ukuthi they should know you you should make the effort for them to know you so whose responsibility is that so that's why manje bazothi we are liars we are liars because we know ukuthi they can't handle the truth. So we have to make a way ukuthi we are good in their books so that is so khona ukuthola lento esifunayo nathi biologically our biological needs because apparently we have to work in the society for our biological needs whereas bona they use whatever power they have
to get
whatever they want
same as just ukuthi uyigender yi-female right now yena since ayigender yi-female ukuthi wena uvayena wayo first date yena unama expectation we have to take her to this best restaurant ekumele umuse kuyo that's my expectation wakhe azoba nayo wena what's your expectation angithola and awukhona ukuthi uwalay out awukhona kwalay out right now khona omunye ucherry engimfisayo ukuthi yazi sometimes ukuthi nivayele ku date abese akafika lapha ku table as much as basazi ukuthi we always do a false presentation right athi mafika nje table nisahleli nje kamnandi bese akutshele kahle ukuthi I'm going to pay for my meal and you're going to pay for your meal whatever meal I'm going to order I'm going to pay it now you're going to pay for yours now the only thing that I request for you just tell me the truth
yabona ama relationships kule society I think angalast mfana and singa save isikhathi isikhathi esisave qala ama relationship on a false ground on a like singa save isikhathi jo
a lot of time
singa save isikhathi blind and singa save nalento ukuthi siyahethana because sizobe si truthful umuntu uzolaya out umuntu owuye nami ngilaya out umuntu enguye if wena you want to sell me a relationship or you want to sell me sex lay out ukuthi okay bona I hear that what you're expecting ukuthi wena what you want is sex and what you want ukuthi umuntu ozoklinela endlini or ozokuphekela umuntu ozospenda naye isikhathi uye kuma ama outings naye sure but what I'll require from you for me to do all those things now you should pay me. We are on an honest ground. Me as a guy I'll know ukuthi whoa I respect this, so will I be able to afford to pay, or does paying for all those things align with my values as a human being? If it does, there's no problem. You're gonna pop out. I can't imagine who do that each and every month. I can't imagine that the rent my girlfriend or whatever by you. Bakhona amajita abhadala monthly allowances for whatever reasons, and for bona it works. But if we can be honest ekuqaleni angeke kube nalento ukuthi Joe stingy Joe no. Let's just say vele izinto ezibhaya.
I think into ekakhulu labantu laba abasibambe ngayo psychological ukuthi we always mawuya ku cherry fanele wazi ukuthi ufuna relationship, whereas sometimes noma thiwa uyifuna
kwamele
kumele uzama ukuthi ufuna wazi ukuthi uzoba la awuzange uzoba la for leso sikhathi, uzoba la for sonke leso sikhathi. So my let's say ne-main chick ne ebengidecide ukuthi ngifuna ukucheat. Manje mangifika kuye ngithi mina nginayo umuntu uhlala naye endlini so ngishapha yabona, but now into engibuye ngirequire kuwe ngifuna ukuba honest, angifuni ukujola nawe ngama reasons ukuthi angifuni ungifonele, angifuni solo ngifonelana nawe yabona, ngifuna ukuthi into zibe simple, ngizokufonela kuphela mangokudinga nawe, ngifuna ukuthi mazi ukuthi kwenze ukuthi uyangidinga ngizokunika specific time ngithi ungifonela ngazo, knowing ukuthi mangize kuwe ngikhonde ngizoyikhipha, so bane agreement based kwi amount because nedeng ngibonile ngugaya imuntu kanje
leyo yamanzi Joiva ngomile manje kancane, but hopefully sazobuya because I think around yabona leyo agreement I think
ngithola agreement kanjalo, you know ukuthi lapha ngifoneli next mina ngizokuthinta mangufuna and knowing mangukuthinta khona into ozoyithola. Rather than because I feel like masingaye si check financially and see be calculated, you spend more on a girlfriend, whereas that girlfriend we side then umuntu oyiside nisebenzisana naye so lapho spend less, you know uyada unemali mara lo girlfriend uzohamba uyoboleka, we are expected to yes uyangithola uzikwenza ukuthi ube uhambe wenza namalona unnecessary ukuthi ukhona ukuthi ubalance somewhere, yabona ukona kumbalance naye akhona ukuthi ayozilungisa asimanzise somewhere, then lapho uzumnika nemali ehamba nje uthi ayispola nezinto ezinye ezi-useless,
yabona just because
uyazi ukuthi ukwenzela ifavor nawe ujola naye meanwhile ayiside chick unemini ngayo, yabona. But now if ungaya kumuntu weningi agreement, I feel like we spend less.
Now you spend less, vele. It makes financial sense ukuthi ube nomuntu ne agreement. Owazi ukuthi it's fixed. Than umuntu ozokuthola unexpectedly nje ukuthi udemand imali, and uyazi ukuthi if awunayo leyo mali uzohamba ye kusibuku uzoba nayo leyo mali. So it's a losing game for you kahle because uyabona ukuthi you are expected to always have something. But the problem I think esinayo in this whole situation ukuthi when you speak the truth, you risk a chance of being rejected as a guy. Because even leyo, if uzoya emntwini, for instance, if ever ufuna, that's why amachita kamba manga out there about my girlfriend, or amachita azofika athi I am single, whereas azo ukuthi umuntu endlini ushiye abantwana ushiye umfazi endlini. Yabona, that's why manje izinto zothi Laboratory, there's a thread, I think Twitter thread bengiyifunda this morning. The question yakhona ithi how did he change after getting sex? And then abantu they express ukuthi hey Chomi, after I gave him sex, this is how he changed, this is what he did, this is what he stopped doing. And I think Laboratory should understand ukuthi it's not like those people change. They don't change. Those are the real those are the real people. The only time they change is when they are trying to impress you. When they are trying to convince you that you should have sex now. Because by as for instance, le ukuthi umuntu uzokamba manga ukuthi they are in a relationship or marriage or athi it's not a serious marriage. Ezo zinto zinjalo. Sure. It's because akafuni le rejection because uyazi ukuthi once waba honest about leyo nto uzoba rejected. Uzoba judged. So I think the problem is now in society the whole concept yet date is this like this delusional construct engazi ukuthi buye kuphi, whereas at the core I think it date was made to if ever when you communicate on a phone, or back then when you communicate on letters, or umuntu bombona estradini kayi-1 awalento ukuthi niyacheckana emakhoneni, and then you have to go on a date. Kulani izokhona ukuhlala phansi khona manje and have those deep conversations, whereas nifuna ukwazana ngcono.
Sure.
Uyabona, nizama uku-understanda na on a deepest level. Hayi ukuthi lento siyenzayo thina sibuza nama-favorite color, nama-movie, nokuthi wena ugroova kuphi, uyabona uphuza, like not lezo zinto. Izinto zokuthi like i-first date should be worth it to a point yokuthi you get out of i-first date knowing ukuthi, hey, I want to go on a second date, or I don't want to go on a second date, and not based ukuthi this person afforded this or didn't afford this,
and they look like
but
this,
based on ukuthi are our values aligning or not. Not ukuthi they looked like this or they looked like that.
Sure.
Yeah, so those things, yeah.
I think as Tina Machita, we're the one who should, like, sikhona ukusebenza to that point, ukuthi sisebenze to that point, ukuthi ask those critical questions.
Yeah.
Bangithola. Because at the end of the day, as much as the society programming akhona, we're the one who propose, we're the one who paying for everything, we're the one who, if you shut and we eat is battle for everything. So yithi kumele siye hard. Bangithola. If you knowing ukuthi right now so that decision ukuthi ufuna ukuhlala phansi and ufuna ukurelax, you should be hard. To wherever we are good date, you should be hard as much as possible. Ungabacabangeli bowufila kanjani afterwards, but you should be hard to a point ukuthi ufuna ukwazi ukuthi uyifaka apha kumuntu kanjani. Uyabona? Ama question owabuzayo fanele abe necessary. Wafika lapha expect ukuthi wena uzombuza ama question alula ukuthi hey ikhala yakhe kanjani. Ufika nje ukuthi uzofika lapha uthi hey man, wakhuliswa kanjani ekhaya.
Uyabona?
Ngithola like unexpectedly so. Ubuze nje question like a serious azokwazi ukuthi akhona ukubona ukuthi
umuntu usolve kanjani ekhaya, and umcreate i scenario ukuthi what if manje nikwi situation, so how would you guys at your household saving solve the conflict. Yabona, like izinto ezinjalo. And I think one thing, as much as ngisho ukuthi like I think this focus kakhulu on what women should understand, but I think nenye into thina as amachita like kuso into ngeke siyichange with the day leyo. And I think for amachita, this is advice to amachita ukuthi as thina amachita ne lento ukuthi sifuna uku-avoid ukuthi sibhadale for ama date, and then after that we feel used ukuthi loya bengisebenzisela for a free lunch, or lo angirejectile cause ngimse endaweni so. I think we should start going hard the moment uthola ama number wakhe. Texting, while you're texting, text kahle, and sometimes the texting angeke be effective because it's just words and the message angeke pass it through. Do ama video calls and go hard. Video calls are the mini dates that are gonna save you money to go to your first date. So that you know what my first date, you know this person already. You know what do you want to achieve ngale your first date, masenhlangane face to face. And that's when you say okay, now on a first date, on a physical first date, kula ngizobe ngibheke i-body language, kula ngizobe ngibheke i-energy, because energy awunayo via video call and all of that. So I think izinto kamele as amachita we go hard on, so that usokhona ukusave imali. Kuma texting singapheleli kulento ukuthi sikhomenta kuma status, send ama memes, send abo good morning, good night, and then ichayile lapha yabona sendelana imali maybe. I think we should go hard lapho sikhona ubana lama conversation wokusho ukuthi is this person worth going out on a physical date with. Yabona? And then I think from there izinto zizoba easy. That's what I'm thinking.
It's up to you ukuthi maybe ufuna kuyenza kanjani. Maybe as a person, maybe you can have as much as more muntu masowazi. I think maso reach at that age where right now already ukuthi I value committed kumuntu one. It reached that point ukuthi maybe let's say we have 3 questions. Owaziyo ukuthi I want this question if ngambuza umuntu before. Then if vele sengimbona wanganswera lama question and ngabona ukuthi awu align nami. Already from there, there's no way ukuthi ngaya kude. Akumula kathi that day said so. There was this time ngibuza leya question ukuthi if they say this is your last day on earth,
Oh yeah.
what are you going to do during that day, the whole day? And that day ngathi mangiceda usho kanjalo ngaphinda ngakutshela ukuthi ngibuze bani.
I remember.
Khona utshela so ngaya kuye.
Umuntu bo interested.
Bengi-interested blind, ngangithola.
Sure, manje.
So I had interest vele kuleyo channel. So interest as much as ngine-interest kuye and bengazi vele bengimfila, but that question was critical to me.
And it determined everything. After wabuza leya question nawe ngakubona ubheka
ngaphuma.
No. Imagine ubuze leyo question and then uthole le answer leyo bona ukuthi I align nendlela ngicabanga ngayo, and then you still go on with it because you only just want the sex, and then uzifaka kwenye into owaziyo, like you saw it isaqala yabona.
So kwaba into kanjalo ukuthi leyo question ngathi mangiyiposa ngathi mangayi-answer ngabona ukuthi yabona le uyangi-answera ngakhona azange ngifile ukuthi as much as maybe ngifuna ukuthi ngibe impressed nge-answer yakho or expected answer, but then at the end of the day azange ngibe align yabona nami. So ngabona ukuthi abona lezi zinto lezi, there is a guy out there ongakhona ukuthi mamguy le answer le abe impressed. So mawuzothola umjito kanjalo, then you guys align. But on my side she didn't align with me, so I was like okay, it's fine. Azange ngize ngibe nalento ukuthi ngizomcriticize the way because ilanga lakhe yena udecide ukuthi empilweni yakho uyakhona ukukhomba ukuthi iziphi izinto ezivaluable too much. So mawubona usha kanjalo uyakhona ukubuza umuntu kanjalo. So mawubona ukuthi okay hayi, then it's fine. So akahamba futhi ayothola umuntu at least azo-alana naye kanjalo. So on my side then kwaba lento. So ngisho ukuthi as umuntu asewubona ukuthi so-ready ukuthi uya-relax, structure, it doesn't matter ukuthi 2 or 1 question, bangithola ozowazi ukuthi before you go on a first date
kunezinto necessary okwamele uyazibuza. And it's not like operate on a script, but it's gonna help you to save this card. Usave nemali yakho as umchita, because I think as a machita you wouldn't mind to spend kumuntu obonayo ukuthi this one is worth spending on because ngiyazi ukuthi we are aligning there and there and there and there. It's a matter of furthering leyo conversation and we see ukuthi energy yethu person to person injani, uyabona. And I want to see how you treat people, uyabona, as so interacta nabo while sekwi-date, how you treat ama waiters, because it's important nalezo zinto, uyabona. So I think that's it.
But le critical. I think as much as I understand le critical kakhulu, because one thing you should know ukuthi lo muntu loyo, if now we say ukuthi you want to settle down, ukhuluma umuntu ozohlala naye endlini. Ukhuluma umuntu ozohlala naye, and mazohlala naye you need to understand ukuthi abanye abantu batreata kanjani out there abangabazi. Then wena just imagine wena azotreata wena maybe in the same way angakwazi, then so uhleli naye la se comfortable uzoba kanjani. If I want to treat umuntu angamazi ngale
important
kakhulu,
important. And I think nathi singamajita just cabanga nge-send blind nje.
That's the problem. That's the problem. Ilento le
asikhona control sexual energy.
Yes.
Asikhona control sexual energy.
Ayasibulala.
Because once you meet someone, the only thing esemqondweni ukuthi I want to have sex, so you do
you just want to tap.
Yeah, you do everything in your control. And you're gonna win because sexual energy powerful.
Kakhulu.
Powerful kakhulu sexual energy. Joe Amachida out there they can convince Abocheri because of sex. They can put off another image because of sex. As understand Uguti, if ever you are able to control the sexual energy and you want to know a person as a person, and then you can save yourself a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of work, and a lot of peace. I've been there now, Uguti. I've picked abantu based on Uguti. I'm only thinking sexual, or I'm only thinking at surface. Because one thing you can know about people, or you can notice about people, is that even Tina C2, we take everything someone says at a face value.
Sure.
We take whatever someone is saying at a face value. Or if usho kanje, usho ukuthi umuntu kanje. But you have to dig deep to know the true character of a person. And ilento Robert Greene ahlala yisho about repetitive behaviors.
Sure.
So if ever ukhuluma nomuntu long enough, you will see their repetitive behaviors before you even commit. And I think the advice that goes for both genders, for both males and females.
Sure.
Into akumele siyayibheka before we actually commit.
Sure.
And while sikule topic amajita Joe, amajita analyze into zokuthi when a relationship ends terribly or loyo cherry did something and then they'll be like, yo, Esan, I never saw that one coming. Yo, Esan, I didn't think. Ngaleso sikhathi so shadile na loyo muntu Joe. Like how? How Joe? How? Same applies to Abocheri. Well, for Tina Machit umshado, well, umntana commitment now, but umshado is our downfall. Last losing pillow to like total. But for Abocheri, laba losing pillow yabo corner. It's because of umntana.
Sure.
Uzobano umntana, and then should yole out very grand throughout, and then mazle out say gijimile manje. It's a matter of esa yole out lena yazi beku umuntu grand. I understand why agijimile. I understand why ahambile, and then seka blame wonke amachita manje because of yena ufailile ukuthi abheke i-character yalo umuntu. Because I think as abantu we can find out people's true desires by understanding their childhood, what they had in their childhood and what they lacked in their childhood. And we don't spend time doing that as people. No, we don't spend time doing that.
I think lapho mawukhuluma into kanjalo ngibisela kulento leyo ukuthi as much as must check ama relationship from asaqala relationship then to marriage. I want isikhathi osimoshile as much as abocheli bazoba nalento ukuthi you wasted my 10 years. You wasted how many years of my life? There's never a years that was wasted.
No, not at all.
Because you need to understand you were there because you
were there and you were happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
made a choice.
That was your choice and you should appreciate that choice and to that point and be grateful for it. As much as umuntu ungammeeta today abe bad kusasa. Into one kumele understand ukuthi lo muntu lo as much as abe bad kodwa bengida because bengifuna ukuba da.
Yeah.
Wangithola. So zonke lezi zinto lezi mazenzeka. We understand ukuthi zenzeka because bofuna.
Yeah.
So as much as ngeke ngaba kwenye relationship there was this relationship engaba nayo to a point umuntu ukuthi
usidinga le amanzi manje. Desha yikho. Yeah.
So ngaba kule relationship point ukuthi uCherry wakhona wakhuluma indaba zokuthi izinto masesibhede wana nokuthi wena ngiyenzeka ukuthi in this past 1 year you've been pretending angithola ukuthi ukhona ukuthi ungithole because abafana vele bayakhona ukwenza lokho angithola because I think as much as we guys we can pretend but then at the end of the day whatever effort engikhoneni kuyenza ukuthi ngikhona ukuconvince you should appreciate that.
It doesn't matter because after all if we can look at it it benefited
you
whether it was true or false it benefited you.
Asikhona ukubalekela lo. So izinto lezo esibonayo ukuthi ezisingabantu isidinga ukuthi ku relationship masaqala isikhathi sokuthi umjida ezisisho ukuthi it takes a lot of energy for umjida ukuthi wangithola eze kuwe. You should appreciate that. Nokuthi ahambe nako ifethu you should appreciate that. And now as umjida you should appreciate ukuthi uthando uyathatha isikhathi sakhe ukuthi azokala. Wangithola. And then from there it doesn't matter ukuthi relationship yenze ibheda kanjani but appreciate izinto ezenzakalile and ezikujabulisile.
Exactly.
Wangithola. During that time doesn't mean ukuthi maye sekuyabheda so nalento uya realize ukuthi wena ngenze kube pretend mara bonga jabulanga.
It doesn't matter because bo happy nami being happy at that time ngiyenza and most it was much that is regret lezo zinto because yazi ukuthi izinto zenzile
ngizenza le ukuthi doesn't matter ukuthi ngiyenze ukuthi ngiya pretend noma ngenza la but appreciate ukuthi ngikwenzile waba happy. Wangithola. Usuku ukuthi bangitshela uze kimi ngitshela doesn't angazi boyenza pretend or bengenza because it's like boyifuna but then at the end of the day this part ungenze ngaba happy empilweni yakho
and that's looking at things for what they are not looking at things with justifications ukuthi zenzakale because of
now ufuna ukufila ngcono.
Look at things for what they are and where you were at that moment. Ukuthi siphile manje sesizophila ngepast yokuthi it could have been or it could have been that ngathola ukuthi bekangipretendela or
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't
But
matter.
what happens, what matters is it happened and it happened that way and it made you feel this way and you appreciated that way, show appreciation to that, and that's it.
Yeah.
All right, toast and done. Toast and done.
Yeah.
To those who wish us well and
Yeah.
to those who don't, may they go to hell.
Yeah.
Guys,
We're all together. Before we end the show, we have takeaway to this. We should take
Yeah.
takeaways as it doesn't matter the gender. You should just take a takeaway because I think the conversation will involve both genders in a positive and in a negative way.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Then as sivala as machita ngizokhuluma namachita amachita la i-take away into engifuna siyi-understand and uma ngikhuluma namachita abukile ngikhuluma ngamachita as mina ngikhuluma ngomchita as ngihleli naye angithola so into eyi-one engifuna siyi-understand ukuthi into efanele siyikhwithe i-false presentation angithola
Yeah,
i-presentation
that's where the
leyo
problem is.
fanele siyikhwithe and lezinye izinto lezi ezinye besisho ukuthi you should be honest ungayithatha lezi zinto esiyishoyo ukuthi those are the way ukuthi wena fanele u-try to-cheat angithola we're not giving you advice on how to cheat but besisho ukuthi and at the end of the day you need to be honest doesn't matter ukuthi uyacheater or umuntu loyo uzoba i-future wife
After
yakho.
all, you are a human being
Yes.
and you just need to be honest because
Phela.
manje mama ungabikho honest. A union of two people involves feelings and you don't play with another human
Yes.
people's feelings,
Sure.
another human being's feelings by lying.
Yeah.
That I don't think that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair. And I'm not saying Guti, it's fair Guti you cheat, but it's just not fair Guti you are not an honest person. Jordan Peterson in Tahlala Yisho iti always speak the truth or at least don't lie.
Yeah.
I think if you can start there as a person, you speak the truth, and if that's difficult, at least don't lie.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Just tell the truth.
So
Yeah.
that's better.
I think most of the guys thina esayidini lesi yile nto le kumele siyithathe ukuthi on the first date it's like in order ukuthi khona ukusave your time and your energy and your money just tell the truth.
Yeah.
Masoda always use the opportunity amanamba watholile sira using a call or using a video call as shit. So usebenzisa ama platform anganjalo ukuthi you always know ukuthi before you go on the first date the person is worth your time, is worth the money.
So that you
Before
don't
invest,
complain
yes,
Uguti, you don't complain Uguti, who's gonna pay for the first date or who's not gonna pay, but you know Uguti, it's worth it for you.
Sure.
And whether the person shows effort or not, you know Uguti when you did your best.
Yes.
And if everyone Uguti effort is something important and that person is not showing effort,
Yeah.
and then you call it quits, knowing Uguti you did your best, and you become honest with that person Uguti. Mina, I'm the type of person who values people who show effort
Yes.
to me, and I show effort to them. Like I'm comfortable being around people who reciprocate the effort that I give. If you don't give effort, me and you will never work. So I'd prefer Uguti we go our separate ways.
yeah.
If you know Uguti you can do effort, is that something you can do? No.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it. You've saved yourself a lot. Ungacabangi about the sex Uguti. Yo, this one is the one that will get away,
understand.
or I'll
Understand.
never get this one in ini.
Yeah.
No, Puma Glass.
Yeah, uvale mindset
yes.
yesend.
Yeah.
Because the mindset yesend most of the time iyazilisa.
Yeah, iyazilisa
As
blind.
Yeah, iyazilisa and
Iyazilisa
iyasibhayizisa. So with this con kuyivala we just need to switch off and face reality because at the end of the day when it comes to settling down and getting married, we're the one who spend a lot. We're the one who always do the lot of work in order ukuthi marriage ikhona ukulast or relationship.
Yeah.
So as much as it's khona ukuthi lokho sifake leyo energy, we should be honest on the first date. Or before your first date so that when the show with your energy is worth is worth it whatever la uzobe put a call.
And you wanna back then in a situation of marriage,
Sure.
women used to lose more back then than us
Yeah.
when it comes to marriage. But now in these modern days, guys lose more and girls gain more.
Yes.
So back then, women would lose more because of if you have a kid, and then that's a disgrace. No guy is gonna marry you again. You're not gonna get any job.
Sure.
But now, if you are a guy back then, you could get anyone. But coming now, guys lose more because they are the ones who put more into marriage.
Sure.
They are the ones who have more resources going into marriage.
Yes. Which marriage, at the end of the day, marriage is not about them, but they're the one who put a lot.
We are one here. So now, guys can marry a girl with 3 kids.
Sure.
So it's not a loss anymore for girls.
Sure.
Girls can give birth and then have their paternity leave or whatever, but can still go to work and go back to work. So what I'm trying to say is, right now, men lose more when it comes to marriage, and men lose more and girls gain more.
Let's not just go deeper on that one, because I think that one is a whole core topic.
Yeah, I think it's a whole topic for another day, but the thing is, women should understand what guys want and be open enough for whatever guys will bring, whatever truth guys will bring.
Sure.
And men should always speak the truth, or at least don't lie.
Yeah.
I think for my side, those are 2 takeaways I can give both men and male. And I'm not on anyone's side, to be honest. Even though maybe on this conversation I was bashing women or bashing men. I'm not on anyone's side.
I think I think with this topic from a previous topic that since we talked about this topic previously, like the perspective right now, it has changed, because as the way we are not fixed to anything. We are open to learn.
And
like
tomorrow singaba sikhuluma enye into different from what we were discussing manje, and opposing what we were talking manje. But what I can say is, whatever ideas we have now are the ideas we believe in now, and they are not set on stone. They could change, but it's how we are living right now,
Sure.
And that's what we believe. Those are our values now, and they could change
anytime,
because we learn each and every day, and we are open-minded. And if any one of you guys have different views or have input on what we are bringing now, bring them. We will discuss them openly.
Even questions like, or even topics that you want us to talk about, just leave them below there. So we will engage with you like every day. Like every comment, we'll engage with them. Like we'll answer if you have a question or you want to have a conversation. Like so with this kulume. Then from there, I think as also see involving females to this conversation. Then you take away
like to have females to this conversation.
You take away to this to them is that as much as you guys, you are queen of this world, you give birth to this world. We appreciate you guys. But then end of the day, you guys, we will love if you guys you could appreciate effort esifakayo. And as much as effort esifakayo, effort from first time umuntu approach. You don't need to be rude, but you should understand courage le umuntu emthathile ukuthi akhona ufika kuwo. And we appreciate not to be rude to le umuntu loyo. Yabona. Then at the end of the day, sibe able ukuthi as much as sisazi ukuthi into siyayifuna, sibe we start responsibility for izinto esifunayo. Singabi nalento ukuthi uyayifuna but you don't want to take responsibility for. Ifana same as you saying ukuthi you want to be a celebrity, but you want to take a responsibility of you know with around you will always be a journalist or paparazzi around you and so on. So if you're saying you want to be an artist, you know ukuthi you have to take responsibility with a journalist who azoba around you. Ungakhali maso wakhona, but you know ukuthi that was part of whatever you wanted. That was part of your choice. angithola i-package yakhona. So kusibe nalento le ukuthi take responsibility for everything, be accountable for whatever decision oyithathayo empilweni yakho. Angithola ungabi nalento
ukuthi whatever choice you take has repercussions, has consequences, and own up to those consequences. That's taking accountability basically. Yeah.
So sifike he reached that point ukuthi as much as thina esimajida ukuthi into besi now si encourage ukuthi kumele siyokuqabanga ngesende, and same as you guys must stop ukuthi you should get things because of how you look or because of your body or because of your vaginas. You should gain things because the way you present yourself or the way you are.
And you've made efforts to get those things. You deserve them because you've made effort. Not ukuthi you deserve them because you were born a female.
Yes.
Yeah.
So ilezo So ilezo zinto lezo kumele sicheck. So otherwise this is empty street.
Angisayikhumbuli naleya range le seshaya la outro. But I know we're gonna check it out. But yeah, thanks guys for watching. Thanks for spending your time. And you know what they say, when you give someone your time, it's like you're giving them a piece of your life that you'll never get back.
Never.
So we appreciate that you'll spend these minutes with us, listening to us, just rambling about what life is and what we would like life to be. Otherwise, we're not perfect people as well. We are more than open to learn new things from you guys. Otherwise, take care.
That's all right.